Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bruh. I swear to God I'll get it, bruh. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Yeah, I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic.
Alright guys, so before we get into this episode, I just want to take this opportunity to sort of reach out to you guys and just ask for a bit of help, you know, just a like, subscribe, share the videos, hit the little bell icon so you can keep up to date with it. It greatly helps me out a bit. We've been falling on tough times lately. That's why some of these episodes sort of come and go real quick. So yeah, invite your friends or show them. Like the channel, subscribe to it. The subscriptions help me out a lot. And hit the little bell icon. So yeah, like, subscribe, and share, and I would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, back onto this episode. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, so I'm back. I got the starter motor. I just want to give a big shout out to Rob Miller from the Mopars page. He sent this over and he did it pretty quickly for me. It's been tested, tried and true. And yeah, he did it cheap and he got it here pretty quick. So Rob Miller, mate, can't thank you enough. You got this thing spinning. So I have already spun it. I haven't started it, but I have spun it to make sure that I got oil pressure, and I did. I got my 4,000 amp leads all fired up down to a battery here, ready to go for the starter. So I'll throw me little 18 volter on and we'll see if we can get this thing to fire off. So yeah, I'll set up the camera and we'll see. We're either going to get this thing to fire up or catch fire. So here we go. All right, so I've got a fresh battery here, which I will click in. Got my Carby Magic, and we will put a bit of juice down the guzzler, and we will see if this thing barks off. So all right, that should be live. I'll just have a quick check first of all before we go too far. Oh yeah, we're live. All right. Bit on my hands, that's fine. I'll give it some choke and we'll see what happens. So right, here we go. Yep. All right, we're not getting any bark. Why? I reckon it could be the plugs. We'll throw my inline tester on and we'll have a look here what's going to happen. Well, we've got spark, so it is sparking. All right. So we've got spark. Maybe a bit more Carb Magic might help. Too much is always good. Or actually, I might mix it with a bit of brake clean because that's volatile. What do I do with the Carb Magic? That's right. Bit of this down the guzzler will do it. Righto. Here we go. All right. Let me sit down and have a think about this, and I'll try and figure out where I'm at. Yeah. All right. I will get this fired up. All right. So I've checked it for compression, and they're all just above 25 psi. Now I know that's not a lot. Well, I'm used to EFI and stuff like that, but this only runs a 6.6 compression ratio. So I just don't know what it's meant to be. I haven't Googled it yet, which I will do tonight. But one thing I did notice is that the plugs were still dry. So what I've done is I've put a bit of Carb Magic down each one. I'll hook the battery back up now, and we'll give it a spin, and we will see if it will at least bark with a bit of Carb Magic in the guts of it. So I might put a bit more down the carby, just in case it does decide to draw through whatever I did with it. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, too much. All right, so we've got Carb Magic in the cylinders. A couple of cylinders are missing compression, but you'd think we'd still get a bit of a bark out of it. All right, so we're live. We're ready to go. Let's see. Come on. Why? Why is it not firing? All right, back to the drawing board. I'll look up what the cylinder compression should be. All right. So attempt number 43. I did a wet test on this. I did a dry test, and it came up as 25, and then cylinders 2 and 3 had 5. Then 4 and 5 had 25, and then cylinder 6 had 5 as well. Now, I've done a wet test, and they've all come up. So cylinder 1 is at 50. Well, they're all basically at 50, except for number 4, which is still down. So we're putting it down. I spoke to Glenn, and we're putting it down to stuck rings. Now, I've spun this by hand and everything like that, and the compression seems to be coming up more and more and more as we rotate this thing. So with a little bit more ATF down it and a fresh batch of juice in it and everything like that, I put some more Carb Magic down it. We should be getting close to having this thing bark off. So what I will do is I will put a little bit more Carb Magic down it just to make sure that we're getting fuel. And not only that, but we have to override the ATF now. So, all right. So I'm not going to man this because I'm on my own now. But I will hit the starter and we will see what is going to happen. Oh, I need battery for the coil. That's what I need. That one's dead. Over there. Bear with me. I have shit everywhere. Right. Coil is live. Now we know we have spark, so hopefully this will go to bark off. Come on. Alright. I did notice, I don't know if you guys could see it, but there was a bit of smoke that came out the exhaust there. So the hard part about this is I need this to do a heat cycle so the rings will free up. But I might have to get myself a second pair of hands to help me out, and we'll see if we can get this thing to bark. We are so close. It is going to fire. I know it will. I opened up the side port where the valves were, and it was so clean. So this engine has been looked after. But alright, I'll just get some assistance and then I'll be back. Alright, got myself a second set of hands. So I will make this go live and we will see if we can get this thing to bark off now. Maybe with a bit of carby control. I can get some noise out of this. Alright, here we go. Oh! God, it was so close. It wanted to then. Probably shouldn't be using brake cleaner, but anyways. We'll get a bit of two-stroke down it. Bit of the old carb magic. Those rings have got to come around. No. Come on. Oh, I thought it was going there then. It's alright. It wants to. It wants to fire. Alright, I might just let everything cool down. We'll let the starter cool down. I don't want to ruin that. And the coil and everything. I might put a fresh battery on charge, and then I will have this fire. I will have it fire this episode. Alright, I don't care if it takes me an hour and a half or 2 hours. I will get this to bark off today. Alright. Next one, I will have it run. I will. I won't stop. Alright. Time for a beer. Let everything charge. And we'll be back. Alright. We've put everything on boil. I've put more carb magic down here. And we're going to attempt again. It wants to go. I know it wants to go. I heard it when we were running it last time. So everything's cooled down now. So what I'll do is I will just get everything live again, and we'll give it our God's honest this time. Like I said, the fuel's probably battling the ATF, so we'll see what happens. And the fact that the engine leans against the carby probably doesn't help. It is on a slight lean, but that's okay. So we'll give this a go, and we'll just see what happens. Come on.
Come on, fire.
Oh, mate. All right. Well, the leads are getting hot. No doubt the starter probably is too. Well, it's a little warm. It's nothing over the top. Coil's getting hot. All right. We'll let it cool down. This will fire. I know I've said it a few times now, but you heard it. Proof is in the pudding. I will get this to run. All right. Back into it. I've got 2 bottles of Carb Magic now. So she wants to go. We're going to give it to her. That's the bottom line. All right. Bit more Carb Magic. She seems to love the fuel. Oh, wants to go when you hear that crunching. That's when you, because that's the motor kicking quicker than the starter. Oh, it's close. Might have to hold it on there and we'll just see if we can get it to go. Come on. Oh, it wants to. Yeah. All right. I don't know what to do here. Maybe we just let it sit. I might have to just bite the bullet and let it sit for today. All right. Let me think about this. Do I keep going or do I let it sit? So, all right. I'll bet. All right. Here we go. Got a fresh battery. We're going to try and fire this bad boy up now. Oh, the battery's died again. For some reason, my batteries just keep draining quicker than I can charge them. So let me sort this out and then we'll get this done. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm sorry for the little clips, but I'm not going to lie. This is what we're doing. This is what you're getting. All right, so I got rid of the Makita batteries. I've hooked it up to the battery down there that's on the charger on boil. So hopefully we'll get a bit better out of the coil and everything, and we'll see if we can get this to bark now. Seemed like the battery was our biggest thing, so all right. Wanted to go then. Oh, so close. It's gonna fire. It's gonna go. So much stuff coming out of the exhaust. Yeah. All this shit on my wing. Ready? Oh, that was running. That was running. Look at all the shit. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah. Oh, I'd like to keep it going. Just when it starts to fire like that, just take it off. Oh, so close. Oh, mate. She's a goer. Oop. Timing's a bit out of how you're going, but yeah. Let me just check the timing here. I think I've nipped it back up. That's all right. It's a goer. We're a goer. I think the starter's probably getting a bit how you going, but that's all right. All right, that's it. It fired. It fired. So that's all I wanted. I've got a running engine. I mean, it needs some refining and everything like that, but it runs. That's it. I've done it. I did it. All right, I'll show you all the shit that came out the back of it.
No major problem.
All right, so there you go. This is all the shit that's come out of it. All the ATF and everything like that. But yeah, hopefully I can try and get a cooling system on this, and I'll try and fix the timing and sort it out and see if I can get this to go where it'll run. So yeah.
A few moments later.